lately. Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my videos. Pretty exciting video today. Now by the thumbnail and title of this video, you guys already know we're picking up a Honda. Now I'm not gonna show you how the Honda looks just yet. I'll let you guys try and figure what kind of model it is. This car is basically gonna be free. Now a co-worker of mine's upgraded to a new car and he doesn't have any needs for this car. It's just sitting, so he went ahead and offered it to me because he knows I like to work on cars and just do my thing with cars. And he did tell me it has some issues, but a project car is a project car. It's gonna have issues. So if things go well, I will be having a Honda by the end of today. I do got a 20-minute drive, so let's get going. I see the car. It's so beautiful. I hope it's cool if I park it here. Alright, we are back home now. Everything went well. Now, because I did go alone, I drove the truck to go see this car, and because I got it, my co-worker drove my truck back, and then I drove the new car here. I'm gonna drive him back home in the Subi. Nice little cold start. But I'm gonna go ahead and park the new car in here and then take them into Subi. Alright, we are now back home. As you guys can see, the Subi is outside and not inside. Now when I got to his house, the car did need a jump start in order to go ahead and start it up. But now that it's parked inside the garage, I turned it off and I tried turning it back on, but it didn't want to turn on. And I don't plan on leaving this car in the garage just because this is where the Subi is gonna sit. So I do need to be able to move this car from where I'm gonna park it. I need to be able to move it from one side to the other because of the parking rules, but I don't want to have to jump start it every time I need to move it, so I gotta figure out why it's doing this. So I'm gonna take a little look, see if there's something wrong with the battery, maybe charge it. Alright, after messing around with the battery for a bit, I think I have come to the conclusion that this battery is no longer good. It's supposed to be holding charge at 12 volts. I left it charging for over an hour now, and as soon as I remove the charger from the battery, it drops the voltage. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. This right here is my 2-watt battery charger. This thing will indicate if the battery is good or bad based on 3 colors: red, yellow, and green. Now right now the red light is on, which indicates that the battery is having issues. Now if I do remove one of the posts and then put it back on there, it'll start charging again, but after a minute or two it'll say fault again. Now in one of my previous videos, you guys saw me mess around with the Subi's battery, and we weren't having this issue with the Subaru battery. We were able to charge it and it would hold charge, but this thing hasn't even hit the full mark. It just charges for a bit and then hits fault. So while it charges, I went ahead and got my multimeter out, and it's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and I'm just gonna read this. I have it on 20 because right now we're gonna read for 12 volts, so we want to make sure we're either in the range of 12 or above it. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this there, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the black one on there, and it's reading 13, almost 14 volts. But again, this thing is charging it, so this is still connected to the outlet, so it's giving us the improper reading. But we do know that the battery is able to go up to 13, and I saw it go up to 14 earlier, but it's able to go up to 14 volts. But the minute that I take these 2 posts out and check it again, this thing drops to 10 volts, and if I hold it in there, it'll keep dropping. So that's how I know that this battery is not holding any charge. With that being said, I also went ahead and cleaned the battery terminals and wires very well. They were very corroded, and I have some of this grease left over from when I applied it to the Subi, and I'm gonna apply some to this car too, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try and get another battery. Fingers crossed that fixes our issue. I think it's gonna fix our issue because again, we needed to jump start the car in order to turn it on, so let's go get a new battery. I'm gonna be taking the Subi too, so should be fun. I went ahead and took the side skirts off. By this time you guys probably already seen that video, but I took the side skirts off because a lot of the clips that I had were missing on there and were very flimsy. So right now she doesn't have any side skirts, but she still looks nice and pretty. We'll be back, senor. There's this random box here, so I'm gonna use it to hold my camera. But cold start for the boys. Just got to Walmart. Yes, that's right. This car is gonna get a Walmart battery. Alright, I got the battery. Let's go. Very happy that they had the battery in stock, and from what it looked like, I got the last one. So let's go home and put this bad boy on. Alright, the battery is now inside. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me that well. My brother just turned on his Evo and it's pretty loud. Right now, like I said, I just went ahead and put the battery in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and see if she starts. Alrighty, here goes nothing. And it turned on. Let's go. Everything looks to be working fine. It is a little dusty, but it runs. Alright, now that we know we can turn the car on and move it, I'm just gonna go ahead, move the Subi back in here, and then I'm gonna wrap up today's video. Alright, the Subi is now back in the shop. We have a huge mess that I still haven't cleaned up, but at least we got this whole car situation figured out. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is Javi from Javi's Productions. Peace out, my friends.